Hi, everybody. Welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. Oh, well, abuse is real. That's all I can say right now. I've just been around the circuit, the carbonation content. Um, Seems like when this nature boy or whatever he goes under, right? It's just really sad. Um, I don't know how people's gonna get this man from off down or whatever because now he's gone to Twitter. He's putting up sex tapes of the women, and to me, that's not right because um, that is. I mean, that's porn at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, whether people watch porn or whatever is up to you at the end of the day. But these women supposedly signed up for a spiritual journey, right? So they get there, they're eating the fruits and doing all the stuff and so-called grounding, whatever. Okay, they live in Airbnbs, okay, right? But the saddest thing is that how, I mean, my daughter told me ages ago, right? They must be making money in another way and all that stuff. Now, right, you're following somebody who's supposed to be um guiding you or whatever, because some people have to have guides or stuff in their life or whatever. I mean, you know, and the saddest thing is, right, when you're so manipulated into doing almost anything, right, and there's no way out for you, because what I can see, these people, these women, because mostly the women that is going through the stuff, because he uses their bodies, he uses them literally, right, and he films all of the stuff that he does with them, right, and then he puts it out there. Then on top of that, right, if they come at him, he puts out revenge porn on them, right? I know that I think uh, something can be done with the revenge porn side of things, but now when you're putting it out on Twitter and people's following the stuff on Twitter, right? Now that's a whole nother low, right? One young lady, she was in the hospital for seemed like a month or longer, right? Her organs was moved around, all sorts of craziness. She had all sorts of stuff going on. And I spoke to people about the HIV stuff and all that stuff, and they explained it to me. Um, he is spreading he is spreading diseases because when you're doing anal sex as well, there's the lining and stuff, it gets infected. So what he's doing, he's actually infected a lot of people in the long run. Now these girls, right, even though they must have came for one of the other men in the membership, right, right, after they're there for a little while, he goes and he takes them from the men that is there, right, and then he goes, he has sex with them, then he flings them back to the men, or he mistreats them in some way if he doesn't like them. And it's quite sad because it seems like, though this is entertainment for some, right, this is not, this is abuse. There's a lot of abuse going on, a lot of abuse going on. I mean, especially when it's concerning the black community. If there was white people in that community, I guarantee you something would have been done from a long time ago, because when you actually see in the evidence for yourself of the abuse, it's unreal. And the thing is that, right, when he's doing stuff with them, he looks at the camera and all sorts of things. He is a gay man, really, right? On the right, he think he's on the down low, right? But he's not, because people see him, and then you're spreading diseases. You're kissing people in their mouths, all sorts of things. Then children is there, and for the black community to accept this is really sad, because If it was one of your daughters over there or your sons over there, wouldn't you want to do something to stop it? Because the net is a worldwide thing, right? It goes all over the world, right? You can pop a video, it goes all over the world, right? Now, there is abuse is going on all over. Before there was abuse in Tunisia, I think, or the Philippines and different places. Pedophiles used to go to them places. Now, this is similar to it. You know, if you really think about it, it's the same type of crime. The only difference is a bunch of black people being treated like rubbish, basically, and being manipulated into doing stuff or what they feel is that they are on a spiritual journey, right? This is definitely a sex cult, right? So if people don't see this and you're feeding into this as a black person, a black man or a black woman, you are very sick in your head. You know, I'm not saying, okay, if you're into the porn and all that shit, that's you in it. But at the same time, right, these people went there to carbonation or melanation, whatever they were called at the time, for spiritual journey to build up eco villages and all that stuff, right? Now he's got them turning around doing all these stuff, right? Even if you are right, even if he wants to do a polygamy, polygamy is not just about sex. It's about building a community. Yeah. And if it's done right, it works. If it's not done right, it doesn't work, right? So he uses and abuses these people, then he throws on one side, right? Velvet, on the other hand, she is part of it. Whether she's out of it or not, she's part of it. She's part of the problem, right? So, I mean, right now she's quiet now, but um, I just think it's really disgusting. Our community don't do nothing. I think we like it when people are getting abused. We seem to get off of it in a kind of way. Yes, sometimes it's ha 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 funny, whatever the case may be. But when you go to the sites and you see what he's doing to them, he's putting it on Twitter, literally. It's literally on Twitter. It's quite sad. And it shows his sexual deviancy on top of it even more now. So if he's doing all this and the law hasn't taken him or nothing's happened to him, right? He went all through New Orleans, and the reason why he went to NOLA was to collect the information on the girl and to get her tablets. And in fact, from the information I was told, you cannot be taking another person's HIV or AIDS medication, right? I even got explained about the viral load, but that's just a whole another something else. Yeah, this is taking advantage. There's trafficking. I mean, even though they put themselves on the line like this, but at the same time, right, they went there for whatever their reasons was to run away from whatever their reasons was, and they're being abused, really getting abused fully. And I really want somebody out there. So there must be somebody out there who knows something to shut this down. Right now, he's in Puerto Rico. He's not kept it a secret. You know, even if it's not your daughter that's out there, right? When you want somebody to save them or get them out of there, it's a disease-ridden hole. They don't wash. They're dirty. They don't clean themselves, right? They dress up good. They look the part. Yeah, they're in the blue, the green, and the luscious paradise and whatever. I'm calling us over here Babylon, but they're living like us at the end of the day. And I just want to know whether, if it's on Twitter, right, can it be taken down? Now, please leave a comment in the comment section if you do know of this, right? Because if you are feeding into what he's doing, you are part of the problem. That is not consciousness, that is not woke, right? Because awoken. I mean, I'm not part of the conscious movement, but I was in it. So what I know of it is that how they stand on morals and principles, right? So they don't live certain lives. They're against certain things. You know what I mean? Certain things, even though some of them do get named and shamed in the process. This cannot continue, and it's very sad. So just leave a comment and tell me if there's a way that people can take down the Twitter that's going on right now, because he's getting followed on the Twitter. Basically, he's putting up free porn. That ain't right. You know what I mean? That's not right at all. That's not right. And if you have a heart out there somewhere, right, you like, even if you don't band with the YouTubers to take him down, there's somebody out there who can take him down. Seriously, there must be somebody out there who can take him down, because this is sick. So I just thought I'd come on because it's very sad. Abuse is something that nobody should go through, man or woman. Nobody. You get beaten up. The men get beaten up by the other men. Right now, he's got an LGBT girl there right now. Somebody say that he might put her in a dress or something. He's got them all living in basements. He's living in a nice space up in the place. He's upstairs, living comfortably, eating a lot. They're downstairs in the basement, treated like cattle. How can you treat people like that? That's not on, you know? Everybody deserves humanity. They're saying they're humanitarians. But would you treat your brother like that, or sister like that? Oh, it's just sad. Anyway, so I just thought I'll come on and I'll say these words. Who's ever listening? I don't know how far my videos go to. I don't know. I mean, I don't really check the analytics that much, but I just want somebody to do something. Anything. You know, he's got charges on him anyway. So why is he not gone? He's been at this from 2015. This is now 2021. And he's still doing the same thing. A lady died in his care, Mama Dia. She died in his care. He could have been having sex with her, who knows? She was a 50-something-year-old woman. You know, there's a lot of things going on with that group. Yeah, I mean, I don't go on the platforms where he's at. I was on the Instagram where he was and cussing him out or whatever, but he lives off of the energy you give him, good or bad as well, and he's prepared to do anything for money. He do anything for money. He doesn't care what it is. He will sell his soul to anybody or anything, right, to get money so he can live the way he wants to live. Because right now he's living out his fantasy. That's exactly what he's doing. That is exactly what he's doing, and it's quite sad. And I think I have met a man like him before in my life, and I wouldn't want any woman to go through this or any man to go through this. So, or child, because there's a child there. There's the child there. His name's Jahomi right now. He's there. Now, I don't know how old he is right at present. This is just sad anyway. So I'm not going to be putting up videos of their stuff, but I'm just talking in general because people get trafficked and used and abused on a daily basis. This is on a daily basis. This is not because it's a group. It's a bit more deeper than that, you know, right? People never get over these things that has happened to them, you know. I feel True had PTSD or something anyway, right? He's done a lot of things True. There's a lot of I don't know, there's a lot of things that's going on in that group that needs to stop. The only person I see who's really making sense on a lot of things to as well is Real Talk right now, because she looks at it from a psychological side of things. So yeah, I just, it's just ridiculous. And we black people, we're so masochistic. It's like we hate ourselves. You hate yourself that much, you don't want somebody else go through abuse day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. I swear they walk on eggshells around that man, right? As big as he, and he ain't even that big. I was watching the video of him. He's not that big, 5 people can take him, you just take a good lick and take him down. That's it, And I'm not saying, and I'm not saying, go and do violence to the guy, but it's just very sad what's going on. It's appalling. It's absolutely appalling. I'm appalled by it, and I don't, I don't see. I just think that how he's got all this big following, which is even worse. So there's somebody who's following what he's doing, making money off of women, putting their porn up on the whatever. It's sickening. It's very sickening, and I don't know. I don't know what to say really. I'm just mad. I'm just upset right now. Yeah. So with that said, is there a way that you could take off the porn off of the Twitter? If there is, somebody put it on the comment. I'll pass it on to other people maybe. If it can be done, then yeah, because Twitter's allowing this on there now. So this is like R. Kelly in a kind of way. Remember when R. Kelly was having sex with the young girl in the video? This is like it. This is exactly like it. It actually feels like it, or it sees. I can see it's like it, and R. Kelly took them a long time to get R. Kelly. I don't know when this man is going to be taken down. He revels in abuse as well. There's other people who do the same thing he's doing, similar to him, and it's disgusting. Now, black men, you're supposed to protect women, children, and you're allowing this bullshit? You're allowing this? Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna come off now. Finish my rant now. It's just crazy, yeah. So yeah, with that said, please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this situation if you have seen it, because as a woman, I don't know, man. It's sad, and if this is what is come to now, I dread to think what is gonna be after, in the next couple centuries, what's it gonna be like. I've heard of Sodom and Gomorrah. I think this is past Sodom and Gomorrah right now. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna come off anyway. So have a good day, have a good night, whatever time zone you're in. See you. Bye.